It's Lonely Out in Space, originally published May 7th, 2014. If your girlfriend tells you she needs space, your relationship was over months earlier. You just got the memo late. Space is girl code for making space in my vagina for other cacas. If you hear those words, leave and don't bother her for clarification. The only dignity you'll have left to spare is what you don't give away trying to salvage a stone dead relationship. If you want to exit stage right with Heartiste flair, you can relievedly exclaim with acting class sincerity, "Whew, I'm glad you brought this up. You were reading my mind." Really takes the pressure off. Or maybe even a simple, "Yeah, I hear ya." Maxim number 44. There's a 3-month lag time between a woman's vaginal prerogative and her words. Her heart gets the message long before you do. This womanly lag time between her true feelings for you and her verbal confirmation is the reason why you have to learn to rapidly identify the subtle signs of a woman's emotional detachment and make course correction before her vagina has petrified into an impenetrable thicket at the thought of your approaching dick. A perfect example of this comes from that reject repository Reddit. Quote, my girlfriend of 11 years broke up with me saying she just needs some space now and maybe we'll get back together. I'm wondering what the chances are that she actually intends on giving a relationship another shot. If it was just said to get me to easily sign over the house and let her keep everything. About 4 weeks ago, she dropped this on me. As far as I knew, everything was going great. We had just gone on a nice vacation together. The night before, I had a bunch of friends over for a little get-together, and we're planning our future together. She said it was because we fight all the time, but honestly, we haven't had a fight in 2+ years. Unquote. That's not a positive development. A chronically peaceable woman is a romantically withdrawn woman. Quote, we owned a house together. We bought it about 7 years ago, renovated it all, and made it into something we both liked. Wasn't a particularly fancy house, but it was our house. We also had 2 dogs we got shortly after moving in. She now has the house and everything that was in it. I didn't put up a fight for any of it. Unquote. Hope is often the prerequisite to failure. Quote, she kept saying things like, I'd tried a relationship again, but I know if you piss me off, I'll probably never talk to you again. Me being the broken-hearted sap I was, tried my damnedest not to upset her. Unquote. Classic nice guy mistake. Your appeasement made things worse. When a woman threatens to leave if you piss her off, what she's really saying is that she's pissed off with herself for her incapacity to tolerate your predictable amiability. Quote, sign the house over to her. Her mother paid off the mortgage for her. I got nothing. And let her keep the dogs and everything we had gotten over the past 11 years. I packed up my clothes and found an apartment to move into. So I officially moved out over the weekend, and sitting in my shitty little apartment, my mind can't help but keep racing to the idea that I just got manipulated out of everything I had. It just seems that if she really had any intentions on ever making things work, there would have been much better options than this. TLDR, girlfriend wanted a break, so I gave her everything on the chance of another shot. Did I just get swindled? Unquote. A man can't get swindled unless he swindles himself first. And the one thing idealistic beta males excel at is swindling themselves about the nature of woman and the vagaries of love. But there is a solution. You can read the Chateau Heartiste and learn the ways of the ruthless sex, or you can continue to self-immolate in a one-window masturbatorium while your ex straddles a new man to orgasmic escape velocity on the bed you paid for and from where you cooed 11 years of your devotion into her pillow-framed ear.